Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Jose Berrios gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Into the box, Tommy Pham, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm really impressed with Yoan Moncada. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
In now, Harold Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ramirez is off of first with 2 away. And he lays off for ball 1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. The 2-2 fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Semien brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seam.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Jurickson Profar digs in next, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball one. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 1, the Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. John Gray gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 33 on the year, and the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Striding into the box, Austin Meadows, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First pitch of the at-bat. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
The tag gets 1, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn. Standing in, Miguel Amaya. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Miguel Amaya.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting it.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, the things you need to focus on today, you got to watch this team. They have the most errors in the league. You cannot be a successful ball club and kick it around and give this team extra outs. Let's see what happens.
Into the box, Anthony Greer. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9.
Stepping in, John Gray, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short, hit hard. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
And he fouls this one off. Comes in with an average of 265. 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Digging in now, Francesco Valencia. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Greer is there, 2 gone.
Batting 8, the catcher,
Digging in, Shea Langoliers. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, one error, and a runner left. Back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone in the inning now as we get a look there at the standings in the NL East as you see where the Braves find themselves entering play. Now at the plate, Harold Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. One out, nobody on. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his sixth strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So here's Yoán Moncada. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that one is gone! A solo home run for Yoán Moncada. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
2 home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Up next to the Cubs.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the third inning. And this is an offense that's really been productive this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder,
so the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Ball 3.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's tarrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Austin Meadows, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Again, another foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. The next Cub up, Marcus Semien. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Fouled off. The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Amaya. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here! A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and Atlanta's taken a 3-2 lead.
You could tell by the sound of that one off the bat that was going a long way.
So now to the plate, Wander Franco. As he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Stepping in now, Francesco Valencia. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
Settling in now, Shea Langoliers. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Grounded weakly to the left. Moncada gloves it. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. At the plate, Jose Berrios. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. We played 4. It's now 3-2 Atlanta. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder, Anthony Greer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Anthony Greer is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to short. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, John Gray comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham, and it's fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Fouled away. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box now, Harold Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. To short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Still a 3-2 ball game. Digging in once again, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Lifted into center field. Greer is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The right fielder, number 20.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty B, you know what, D-Roll, there's an old saying, when the temperatures start to heat up, so do the bats, and that's what we saw in this one.
Yeah, Dan, without question, when the weather heats up, there's nothing better than putting on a uni and getting after it. Maybe you got a little 5 o'clock shadow work and haven't shaved in a couple days, and you're trying to go bridge. And that's exactly what these teams did today. Weather was warm, they were letting it go.
And the Braves just have it working, as this is going to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Wander Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-2 Atlanta. Yohan Moncada will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Bryant's got it, and the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Francisco Lindor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks 2nd on the team in that category. To the plate now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate now, Jurickson Profar, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Adbert Alzolay enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 73, Adbert Alzolay.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. Now at the plate, Francesco Valencia.
The shortstop, Francesco Valencia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Ramirez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Shea Langoliers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding in, Jose Berrios. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
1-1 the count now. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Anthony Greer. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball back outside.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Count is 1 and 2.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
He froze him on the fastball there. Anthony Greer is the second out in the 7th inning.
Adbert Alzolay.
Ian Happ will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 8, Ian Happ.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Down the first baseline. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The left fielder, Tom.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Wilson Chamberlain will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Wilson Chamberlain.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuna's there for it, and that retires the side. One left for the Cubs. They trail 5-2. Alec Mills gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound.
Leading up for the Braves, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The right fielder,
standing in, Austin Meadows. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows, number 31 for him on the season, as they open it up to 6-2 now. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Yordan Alvarez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chopped down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 6-2. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping into the box, Harold Ramirez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batter, first base.
Ready now, Yohan Moncada. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Braves 6 and the Cubs 2. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
In now, Wander Franco. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Pham will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Now at the plate, Francesco Valencia. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Amaya. And that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They lead it 6-2. Alex Kirilloff stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting.
For the Braves. Now playing first base, number 77.
Zach Solari comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 14, Zach Solari.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jurickson.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Alvarez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting.
In now, Miguel Amaya. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-2, the final total today. The Braves took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jose Berrios earns his 8th victory of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.